Diddy, baby oil, and drugs. That's what we're going to be talking about today. Yes, we are. Joining me to discuss, Shavaun Scott, psychotherapist and author. Yep, those are the three words that we have combined now as we continue down the dark road of the Diddy debacle. An attorney, Ariel Mitchell Kidd, coming forward with allegations from one of her clients, stating that, they believe that Diddy drugged the baby oil, possibly with something like GHB. Again, this is the allegations. While they were at the freak-off parties, it wasn't just the liquor anymore. They had to go as far as the baby oil. What was your reaction when you heard this one?
It just gets weirder and weirder, layer upon layer of this, depraved behavior, and it's just kind of revulsive. I mean, it's hard to imagine how somebody could have become this drunk on power and this depraved.
And this is, I mean, when you're talking about what would be going on here, this is not somebody, his victims anyway, where okay, they had too much to drink and their inhibitions are down and maybe they're making poor choices. If they were drugged, which we've heard much about that with Diddy had specific drinks here and there. So if that's true, you got that going on. And then the baby oil itself. So it's like if the drinks failed, if the drugged drinks failed, well, then the baby oil is going to finish the deal, it seems. I mean,
Mhm,
someone had to think of this process. Someone had to
mhm,
like literally go, well, drugging him. That should take. That's not enough. We
mhm.
gotta lace the baby oil with stuff. I mean, how does one go to this level of thinking of depravity of let's do that?
It really speaks to me of someone who spent a lot of time thinking about how to victimize other people, and somebody who seemed to enjoy that process of, look what I can do, look what I can get away with. And that's what I mean with the word depraved. It's just like who lives on earth and puts their energy into thinking up things like this? It's so strange.
Well, and then you got to think of okay, if you're trying to put yourself in the shoes of someone like this, and assuming these accusations are true, um, you essentially have a victim here. And we've heard stories now from many of Diddy's alleged victims of saying they woke up, they didn't know what the hell happened, their clothes were off. Diddy said, "Oh, yeah, I just did this to you," or something of that nature. And they were horrified to know that. What you're talking about here is people so drugged that they're in such a catatonic state. It would be as if you were having sex. I mean, this is rape we're talking about here, but having a relation of some way, shape, or form, not consensual, with someone who's basically asleep or like they're dead.
Mhm,
That's
mhm.
really fucked up. I mean, this is
Yeah,
this is beyond just they're going along with it because they're on their right mind. And this is like you have mannequins that you're having sex with,
yeah,
but they're real people. I mean, what is
yeah,
going on with that? Can you make any sense of that with the level we know about Diddy, this level of control and narcissism,
yeah.
that this would be an appealing thing to someone?
Yeah, it's actually there's a subset of people who are sex offenders. We talk about the paraphilias, which is somebody who has an abnormal sexual arousal pattern. They're attracted to things that are just so far out of the norm, we consider it a disorder.
Yeah.
And having to have intercourse with unconscious people, that is a thing. That is something that you can find online and read more about if people want to look that up. But there are people who even with their partners, they prefer to have their partner drunk and passed out or drugged, and that's their preferred way of having sex. So what does that speak to? I don't
Yeah.
know, other than the desire for absolute power and control.
Mhm.
They get this rush of adrenaline from feeling like they can completely incapacitate another person and take all control away from them.
I mean, that really is what it comes down to. It seems. I mean, maybe this is not extremely complex, but it's like we obviously know he likes power and control,
Yeah,
but all the way to that level. I mean, it is. I mean, it's a state where I guess no one can object to anything. With him,
exactly.
and
Yeah.
that's the thing. And I guess key if you're doing really horrible things to someone's body
Yes.
that they're not going to approve of.
Yeah, I think it's power control, the desire to subjugate another person, to say, as you said, mannequins, I can pose you, I can do anything I want to you, I can humiliate you, I can film all this, I can come back and watch it later. That's a very dark, twisted mind.
Hey, thanks for checking out the video. Be sure to follow us wherever you download podcasts, and especially Apple Podcasts, where you can get advanced episode and premium content on our premium channel right there. Also, be sure to follow us on social media so you don't miss any breaking updates on the stories that matter to you most. We're on TikTok, X, Instagram, Facebook. Just search Hidden Killers Podcast with Tony Brueski, and you'll find us right there. Again, thanks for watching.